I wavered.
You're listening to Defiance Radio. Before we begin, please enjoy a brief message from the conscience of Defiance, Lance Warner.
Good evening, friends. This is Lance Warner. When last we met on these auditory airwaves, I lost my cool. I'm not proud of it, but it's true. Yes, I was goaded. I was poked and prodded by a small man with a shockingly enormous ego. I was provoked into a wild frenzy and lowered myself to that cretin's level. Defiance Radio listeners deserve better. The faithful have always been there, steadfast in their unwavering support. And I fear I let you down when I wavered, when I was pulled into a blind rage. To you, dear listener, to you, my faithful friend, I deeply apologize. I have a deep and abiding respect for the medium of radio and fear I let many of you down at the end of May. I can only hope that you understand. And so, while my time with Defiance Radio may have come to a most tumultuous end, I ask that you remember the good times and hold on for those still yet to come. Enjoy tonight's show. I'll see you on the tube. This is Lance Warner saying, farewell, faithful. Farewell.
Hello, hello, hello. It's me. It's not the normal voice you're used to here on Def Radio. Long-time listener, multiple-time contributor, and now first-time host. That's right, none other than me, SuperDEF Fan 64, will be guiding you through the Def Radio experience. We have got a great show for you today. We've got people calling in. We're going to talk about all things Acts of Defiance, especially the way that Def TV ended this week. Dex Joy, fellow big man like me, getting beaten down by Victus the first time they've ever engaged in a complete gang beating. It was crazy. The crowd was throwing garbage in the ring. It was unreal. I'm stoked to talk about it. I know you're stoked to talk about it. We're all going to be stoked to talk about it together. As always, I have my man, the producer, Joe Stats. Joe, how you doing today?
Yes, I'm doing very good. Listen, I'm happy to be here. It's been a little bit of a revolving door of hosts on this show, so I'm curious to see what you bring to the table, or what you take off the table and bring home and sell on eBay. Listen, there's a lot of exciting things going on in Defiance, and I'm certainly intrigued to hear your take on things, kid.
Hey, good to hear it, my man. Good to hear it. Yes, we're going to talk about all things Acts of Defiance. We've already got 2 huge matches on the card, including the newest one. That's right, fellow big man like me. Dex Joy puts up the Fist of Defiance. It's the Every Champ versus Defiance himself, Oscar Burns. The last time these two clashed, it was our Defiance 2022 match of the year, as voted by you, the people. I'm so stoked to see that match again. It's going to be great. We've also got the Honor Society, Dr. Ned Reform, and T.A. Cole going up against Boxwood. Yeah, that's right. That's my official name, Boxwood. That's Hall of Famer Bronson Box. That's former Fist of Defiance and Southern Heritage champion Gage Blackwood. And they're gonna paint the canvas red with the Doctor's blood. Or, you know, something cool like that. It's gonna be awesome. I'm stoked to see how the rest of the card takes shape. Joe, how about you?
Yeah, no, I agree. There's a lot of matches, obviously, still to be announced, but you can sort of see them forming on the horizon, and a storm is coming there, SuperDEF Fan 64. A storm is coming. I can't wait.
Terrific. All right, well, you know what? We're going to get the show rolling because we've already got a call in. I'm told that we have... Who do we got on the phone?
Yes, well, right now on the phone is one pissed-off, suspended big man.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
We've got Uriel Cortez,
Yes.
one pissed-off big man like me.
Yeah.
Go ahead and put him through.
Okay, hold on here. Here we go.
Hi, is this Uriel Cortez?
Shut it right now.
Whatever you say. You say things now.
I get told this morning that I've been suspended. I get told that I'm not going to be able to compete at a Mexico show for the first time in Defiance's history. I'm told that I might even be suspended until the pay-per-view, maybe beyond. Why? Because I put my hands on Brian Slater? No. Tom Morrow should have been suspended. Chestall should have been suspended. He put his hands on my mother, but I'm the one that's punished. Tell me how that's fair, Defiance. You tell me how that's fair. People have been targeting us for years. People who want to get themselves over. People who want to be famous at our expense. People have picked on my wife. They've picked on my friend. They've picked on Dan. Now they pick on my blood. You're gonna regret suspending me, I promise you this. When I come back, there is going to be hell to pay.
Who? Uriel Cortez coming in hot. Am I right?
Yeah.
Joe?
Yeah.
You gotta,
What do you need? What's wrong?
you gotta change pants for me, buddy?
Oh, yeah. Oh, of course.
I'm so sorry, guys. Just the rest of the show, I'll try to be more professional. I mean, I went to a lot of work to not blow this host gig. I mean, I trimmed my neck beard down a little bit. I came outside my mother's basement to get into a studio, and I don't want to ruin this experience, okay? How about we cut to a commercial? Chris Trutt is going to be doing some things later, and we've got this commercial, so we're going to take a break.
Sure.
Pants, Joe.
Okay.
Pants, please,
Yeah.
please.
No, right here. Here you go. Oh boy. Oh, that's a big mess.
Avante Defiant and Avante Def Radio. I am the evil Abra Carlo Amaretto, and I am the killer Cadabra Gomez Amaretto, and together we are the amazing Amarettos. And we are pleased to announce that the time has come for the filthy faithful to be gifted the wonder and greatness of our magic and the woe and glory of our mayhem. Soon you shall witness feats that will cause your beady little eyes to pop from your puny skull, and some that will knock your ugly crooked teeth to the ground. We promise you, little people of defiance, you'll be astonished, you'll be awestruck. You'll be appreciative that for once in your life you weren't forced to sit through some boring amateur garbage. But most of all, you will be amazed! That's right, Defiance. Once we arrive, overcoming your meager muggle tag team division will be as easy as pulling a rabbit out of a hat or pulling your scrawny arms out of their sockets. So pick a card, favored saints, any card, and schedule your amazing amarettos for our very own tag team magic show. Give us the most daring deuce of douchebags this pitiable federation can afford. But just a reminder, we do not work with amateurs. Keep it classy, we're magicians after all. Provide us the stage and 2 willing and woeful volunteers for a spellbinding beatdown of epic proportion. We'll make their hopes and dreams disappear. Because we are amazing!
Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. And after a nice, much-needed break to calm my nerves and a change of pants, I'm happy to be back in the saddle again. That's right, suck it, SuperDEF fans 1 through 63. I may be 64th in name, but I am first in Def fandom. And speaking of Def fandom, I can't wait to see how the rest of this card shapes up in the weeks to come. Henry Key has been flapping the gums for weeks, and he's been so badass doing it, but Corvo Alpha is a badass too and keeps steering him down. Remember, Henry Key's got the way he is now because it was Corvo Alpha who bulldogged him out of a skybox balcony onto staging equipment. It was awesome. I was there alive. It's going to be great. And what's going on with Milv Weltez now being stalked by Mallet Garland? What's that all about? What could that snowflake possibly want with the gift that keeps on giving? I want answers to these questions. Don't you want answers to these questions, Joe?
I got so many questions. It's painful.
The estate of Tabitha Kinsey keeps making hell for the your uncut gems. Excuse me, don't want to get sued. Oh my gosh, there's just so much going on. Cyrus Bates and David Fox over a walkie-talkie. What's that about, Joe?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
BAFTA seems to be having an internal conflict between the Lucky Sevens and Mantra. Can they not trust Declan Alexander? What's Nathan I doing in all this? Flex Appeal and the PCP over the Unified Tag Team titles. Oh my goodness, it's mayhem. Mayhem, I tell you. And as a fan, I am stoked. But anyway, we're going to switch gears now, and we're going to talk to our good friend, Trutter Cup, Chris Trutt. Trutt, how are you doing, my man?
Hi, I'm doing great. You must be so excited, huh?
I'm doing good. I'll see you at the next D&D night.
Haha, oh yeah.
Anyway, I understand that you have a segment for us here on the show. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. I took it to the streets and asked the faithful what they hope to see at Acts of Defiance.
That sounds awesome. I can't wait to see it. Well, you know what? We'll go to your segment. We'll take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we'll break down more of what could be happening at Acts of Defiance coming up in a few weeks' time. It's going to be awesome. Take it away, Chris, or as I know him in our local D&D group, King Trutt the Ruinator, level 75, Elven Warrior.
Oh, stop! Haha!
Take it away.
It's Chris Trutt on the beat, and hey, I'm Chris Trutt. One of the most spectacular events of the year, Acts of Defiance, is just around the corner. Did you know it's only 39 sleeps until night one of the big show? That's somehow just under 10% of the length of Henry Keys' historic reign with the Southern Heritage Championship. I stayed on the beat and took it to the street to find out what the faithful really think about the Kraken's run with the Soher. Take a listen, would you? Hi there. You kind of look like a wrestling fan. Care to answer a few questions?
Yes, I will. I'm a bit of a wrestling fan myself. I'm a bit of an expert in the field of wrestling.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm curious on your view of Vevictus now that Lindsay Troy has lost the fist, and Henry Keys and Oscar Burns are rallying the group towards a more violent and oppressive end.
I like pancakes, man. Pancakes is good. Just stack them tall, stack them short. The silver dollar, the bigger ones. I like the big one, the big pancakes. I like the big pancakes. More pancakes, really. That's really my stance. Is there enough pancakes? Can there be too many pancakes? I like pancakes.
Oh, I have a wonderful, authentic buttermilk pancake recipe I'd love to share with you. If you'd kindly take your hand out of my pocket.
Yeah, there's no pancakes in there, man. There's no pancakes in there. There's no pancakes in there.
Okay, follow-up. Is Corvo Alpha the one who can take Keys down, or will his reign of terror reign on?
Yes. He has a mullet now. He has a mullet. On the video game, Corvo Alpha got the mullet now. My nephew he's got a mullet. In the real life, he doesn't have a mullet. Got the long hair like me. He got the long hair like me. He got a mullet in the video game. He's got a mullet with the yellow paint. He got a mullet.
Yes. The mullet does appear to be making something of an unwelcome comeback. It's uncomfortable for me.
Oh, no, man, you can do it. Come here, man. Come here. You just gotta grow it along in the bag. You'll show it. Man, get the mullet with the yellow paint.
Staying on the topic of Vevictus, I mentioned Troy dropping the fist to Dex Joy. And now Oscar Burns has emerged as his first major challenge in the era of everyone.
Yes.
Can Dex overcome?
Yes. Look at what Dex Joy been through. Look what that guy's been through. He's overcome everything. Remember when they hurt his neck? After that, they hurt his neck again. And then they hurt his head. And then they hurt his neck. And then they hurt his neck. And they kept hurting his neck. And he kept coming. He kept overcoming. He overcame it. And then they hurt his leg. Remember when they hurt his leg? That just happened. They just hurt his leg, man. And he came back, man. He overcame it. It's Dex Joy. Pancakes with the mullet and the yellow paint.
One last Vevictus question. Has Claybird ever been relevant?
I don't know who that is. Does he have pancakes? Does he have a mullet with a yellow paint? Is he overcome? No, I don't know who that is.
Moving on from that group, but sticking with stables. Talk to me about the rise of the Honor Society, led by Dr. Ned Reform, and this growing issue between them and the grouping of Box, Harmon, and Blackwood.
What do you want to know? I know all about it. Listen, I don't know what Ned Reform, the doctor. I never seen a diploma. He got a diploma. He got a pancake. He got a mullet, yellow paint. He got overcome. No, he don't. Okay, and they're foreign, you know, these guys, Screw Levi Cole, by the way. Screw Levi Cole. That guy, you need to let me down.
Lastly, how shocked were you by the dissolution of the relationship between J.J. Dixon and Caitlin Kinsey
yes.
at our last pay-per-view?
Well, J.J. Dixon is a bit of a coxman. He's a bit of a coxman. He'll be right back, man. He's gonna bounce right back. You know, don't cry for him, Argentina. Don't do it. Okay? He's gonna be fine. That's a guy, okay? J.J. Dixon's a guy. Doesn't even need a pancake. That's a guy who could do without a mullet. He could rock it, but he doesn't need it. He doesn't need a yellow paint. He's a J.J. Dixon. He got the J.J. Dixon and the Uncle Gems. He's a great. He'll be just fine. Terry Melton, call me, baby. Call me, Terry. Hello, Terry. Terry, can you hear me? Am I on the radio now? Am I on the news? Am I just Channel 6? Channel 6, I love Terry Melton. I love that woman. And she gonna love me too. She don't know it. She gonna love me too.
Okay, that's enough of that.
Yes.
I think I've learned a lot.
You did.
So thank you for that.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're all welcome. You're all welcome. You come find me. Street Bob. That's me. I'm Street Bob. You come out, you talk to Street Bob. I can tell you what's going on with the Defiance and the Primes in the house. How's the Prime? How is the Prime? How is the Prime rib? I don't know. Okay, thank you. The beef. How's the beef? Ain't nobody beefing. I see no beef. There's one guy beefing. He just beefs. He beef. It's amazing. Beef, bologna. That's impressive. It's good. All right, thank you.
I don't think I'll ever do that ever again.
Okay. I see
But
you
thanks,
later.
Street Bob.
Yeah, see ya.
This has been Chris Trutt on the beat and on the street. There's more Def Radio coming up.
When was the last time you heard from the man? Might it be that he's finally met his end?
Oh, 'twould be foolish to count him out just yet, I'd say. Remember of whom you speak. He's as resourceful as he is cunning.
Resourceful. Not the word I would have chosen, but I suppose it shall do. But oh, look at the mess he has left behind. He's lost everything.
That he has. But again, I remind you of the man you speak of. He will find a way. He always does.
And while we wait, his dog runs free. Talk about a disappointment. This should never have happened.
He will fix it. He will put things to rights upon his return.
And when, pray tell, will that be, my dear sister?
I fear, and pray it must be soon.
Joe, and then I said to SuperDEF Fan 62, I don't care how many you've collected. You lost a bet, so shut up and clean my jowls. And that's how I earned the name of SuperDEF Fan 64.
Hey, we're live.
Oh, we're back on. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Yes. Yes, back to Def Radio. We're having a good time. We're having some laughs, and we've got another call-in. I understand that we have, who do we have on the line, Joe?
None other than the man with the stick. Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. We have our favorite Saints champion, Butcher Victorious, calling in, and
Yes.
I understand he has a challenge for Def TV in Mexico. Well, hey, that's cool. That's Super Def Scoop right here for all of you. All right, Butcher, you're on the line.
Shut up, Super Def Dork. The greats are talking now. That's right. I'm Butch Vic. I got the stick. I got the skull that's thick. And I am a member of They Vic. Tis that is. They Victus. And I got this. The favorite Saints Championship. And I'm issuing an open challenge specifically to one man. And that's you, Corvo Alpha. I see the way you looking at my belt buddy Henry Keys. I see the way that you're eyeing that Southern Heritage Championship, and you have made a grave mistake, my friend. You have made a grave mistake crossing Ve Victus, staring at us with your creepy little eyes. Buddy, I'm Butcher Victorious. I'm the Corvo Killer. The last time you and I locked up in a ring, I pinned you. 1, 2, 3. I'll do it again. In fact, I'll even put my title on the line. That's right, I'm challenging you, Corvo. Butcher Victorious, Corvo Alpha, Def TV 192, Mexico Favorite Saints Championship. And since all you can do is talk in grunts, I'll make this easy for you. Grunt once for yes, grunt twice. Just say you're scared, and that's okay to be scared. 'Cause I'm Butch Vic, I got the stick, I got the skull that's thick, and I'm a member of Vic. Tis. Later, boners.
Well, hey, that was rude. I mean, I prefer the term wrestling nerd, but anyway, well, there's your SuperDEF scoop of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Butcher victorious, Corvo Alpha in Mexico, favored Saints championship on the next Def TV. How's that for a match? Ooh. Anyway, we're gonna moving on and.
Hey.
What's that, Joe?
We got another caller.
Another caller? Okay. Yeah. Let's keep it going.
All right.
Who do we got on the phone?
It's Scotty Flash, baby. How you doing?
Okay, go ahead. You're
right.
on the air. You're on Def Radio.
All right. Hey, listen, I told you I was going to be calling in. I know all the listeners miss me desperately. And by the way, I heard the open of the show with Lance Warner's little speech there, the conscience of defiance. Screw you, Lance Warner. You're a chump, and I will bury you someday, and I can't wait to do it. But in the meantime, I have a huge announcement to make live on this program. You're going to want to hear this, SuperDEF fan. But first, are you aware of what's going on out in the parking lot right now? Yeah, there looks like Def officials are emptying out locker rooms, and there's some gear out there from wrestlers.
Oh, uh-huh.
Yeah, just out there.
What? No way.
Yeah, just in the open.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, for the taking.
I'm sorry, there's what now?
Yeah, wrestling gear. A lot of personal personal items.
No, I mustn't. Part of me getting this job is back. I wouldn't do that kind of thing anymore. Hey, Joe, I have a huge favor, my friend.
Okay.
Something I just remembered,
What's going on?
left the oven on when I was washing my hair, and,
Oh, come on. You haven't washed your
I
hair?
gotta go.
Go.
So you do that.
You're hosting a show.
And I will go.
What do you mean, go? You're hosting a show right now.
Yeah, that's right, Joe. You're good, man. Yeah,
Come
you've been
on.
doing this a while. You got this. All right, Mighty 5,000, everybody.
Come
Peace.
on. Are you serious?
Is he gone?
Yes.
Is he gone? Joe, is he gone?
Yes, he just...
Did he leave the studio,
Yes,
Joe?
he just left. I'm in here by myself, and I... Oh, you son of a bitch.
Oh, man. Oh, God. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be, folks. Scotty Flash, live in studio, back in control of Defiance Radio. It's great to be here, Joe. How the hell are you doing?
I'm okay. That's sorry. That took me by surprise. Next time, tell me when you're going to do something like that.
Listen, Scotty Flash, I had to do it. Rescuing the show from a ratings disaster. As I mentioned, I've been hyping it for the last few days. I have a huge announcement that will change Defiance Radio, this program. It will change Defiance Wrestling as a promotion and perchance the very face of professional wrestling as we know it.
Wow.
That's coming up after this.
Yeah.
I'm going to make them wait.
Make 'em
I'm going
wait.
to make them wait.
Professor Ned, you're a supposedly educated man. Like I told you the other day on Def TV, history was my favourite subject back in my school days. Then, on the last episode of Def TV, I hear tell you got the little Def history lesson I had my lads in the production department put together for me. A little something to key you and your teaching assistant in on exactly how far you've stepped in it. All this professorial bullshit will melt away when you and your boy step in the ring with Gage Blackwood and the bombastic Bronson Box. Harmon and I had a hand in training Mr. Cole down in Brazen off and on. I'm sure he's told you that. It's one of the main reasons we're even bothering with you, you little pissant. Levi Cole was a horse of a young competitor with a keen mind for the ring. And I'm told by Mr. Harmon, he also has a good heart, whatever the fuck that means. You took all of that and painted it fucking purple. You filled his head with your gimmicky garbage, and quite frankly, we ain't having any more of it. you'll be receiving a special extended edition copy of the vignette you watched in the mail, Ned. Provided honestly, so you and Levi can prepare best you can for the no-holds-barred meat grinder you're both willfully walking into come the pay-per-view. Very few of you new generation deaf bastards have the historical context necessary to grasp the physical lengths Bronson Box is willing to go to simply prove a simple point. Well, you can ask Lindsay Troy when she gets back from her little vacation. She and I are well acquainted. And Lindsay, you and I will be having a discussion about this whole ace business sooner rather than later, lass. I promise you that, you nasty little heel, you. Amen.
Did you know that EWTs.com is the only home of Defiance Wrestling merchandise? Actual, factual Defiance merchandise? It's true! EWTs.com is your #1 source for e-wrestling t-shirts and more. Design a shirt for your favorite character, tag team, or stable, and sell them shits online for actual, factual money. Don't believe me? Let's ask this random woman on the street. Hey, what do you think about EWTs.com?
What are you doing? I don't want to do this.
I just wanted to talk to you about all the benefits of using EWTs.com.
Seriously? I'm busy. I don't have time for this right now.
But ordering from EWTs takes no time at all. Honey, work with me here. EWTs, come on.
I don't even know what this is. What is an EWT?
Well, you can also find them at efedtees.com.
Or is it OO? Is it OO tees? This is dumb.
It's not dumb. It's an amazing idea. An idea you can be a part of at home.
You are dumb.
You know, design shirts for your favorite character or tag team, or buy the shirt of your favorite characters.
What do you mean characters? Are you a child?
Only at EWTs.com. Just check it out, please.
Please close the door behind you when you leave.
Thanks for the help, babe. For more info, go to EWTs.com.
Hey there, pallies. That's right. You're not hearing things. Long time, first time. The Def Radio debut of me, the biggest boy, Dex Joy. Oscar. 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 Stupid. 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 You think because you and Vay Victus gave me a few love taps with the title that you're never gonna take from me, you think you did something? You don't like little old me doing little old open challenges for the fist because little old you can't have it? Well, Pally, unlike you chumps who try and skirt the rules, I got cleared this morning. I'll be at Def TV when we go to Mexico, and just to rub it in your faces that you can't wreck like Dex, I'm not only gonna issue another Era of Everyone Open challenge, I'm gonna issue a specific challenge to a specific individual. Mil Vueltas. Since we're in your neighborhood in 2 weeks, it would be my honor to defend my fist of defiance against you in Mexico, and do something almost no one has done, and that is defend this title everywhere in the world. The man of 1,000 flips versus the man with amazingly thick hips. I await your answer, Meal. Vay Victus, suck it long and suck it hard. No matter what a tacky t-shirt says, nobody wrecks like Dex.
All right, we are back. Just heard from Dex Joy issuing a challenge to Mil Vueltas at Def TV in Mexico. That's going to be an incredible show. But speaking of incredible, I have an incredible announcement to make that will rattle the world to its very core. You're not going to believe this. Folks, I have an announcement that...
Joe, what's that noise? Joe, turn that music off. What's that noise? Do you hear it? Am I the only one that hears that?
No, I hear it.
Joe, what is that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Looking it up here. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just pressing random buttons and hoping for the best. Okay, all right. What am I doing here? All right, are we going through? I can't tell. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just pressing random buttons here. Okay, are we going? Are we recording? Okay. Just hit that. All right, it's green. Okay, here we go. All right, Scotty.
Resin?
Scotty, are you ready, me, Scotty?
Resin, is that you?
I hope you're getting this, Scotty, because this transmission is coming from a long ways away.
Where are you?
But let me explain here, because, like with most things, it's a long and convoluted story, okay? See, the doctors told me that for my knee to fully heal, it was going to take like 6 to 9 months, right? And I'm like, bro, fuck that. I ain't got that kind of time. There's got to be some other way. I talked to everybody I can find from here to Timbuktu, but nobody in the world could help me. I was without any other option. So I came up with a stroption, if you will. I realized that if nobody on Earth was going to fix this leg, then maybe I needed to seek out somebody not of this Earth. So, in my restless search for an alternative means of recovery, I went down a seldom ventured path, and I got a hold of some out-of-this-world types. Yeah, I'm not saying they're aliens, but they're aliens. I mean, come on, yeah. I mean, they told me, like, busted knee, that ain't no thing, dog. You just come back to our home planet, we got this alien technology, fix that knee up in a jiffy. And I'm like, shit, yeah, you guys put the extra in extraterrestrial. How long does it take to get to your home planet and back? And they're like, oh, something like 180 to 270 days. I'm like, hell yeah, sign me up, man. That's a lot faster time for me. So that's where I am now. That's where I've been since Maximum Defiance, on board a deep space alien starship, bound for somewhere beyond the Witchhead Nebula to the alien planet of Alpha Centauri. Now I know all you out there hearing this right now, and I know what some of y'all are probably saying to yourself. You're saying, Resin, you prosodable, prolific paragon of punk rock platitudes, there's no such thing as aliens. And yeah, let me tell you, that's just what they want you to think. The government's been hiding their existence for years, man. They don't want you to know about their great alien agenda, okay? And I'm not talking about the U.S. government, mind you. I ain't even talking about the super top secret world government. The government I speak of is the pro wrestling government. See, everybody knows the Earth is the only source of gold in the entire known galaxy. Right, it's a fact. Look it up. And the only way for anyone outside of the Earth to acquire gold to fuel their precious warp drive engines is to obviously win sports competitions. I mean, either that or they have to go find some pimp on the street corner and knock his teeth out. I mean, that's why they're here on Earth. They're after our trophies, they're after our medals, and most importantly, our championship belts. Aliens been secretly hiding as professional wrestlers for like years. Some of those popular and renowned wrestlers you know are probably aliens. And I know names, man. But I'm keeping it secret. I'm keeping it close to the chest because I need them to fix my leg first. But even these aliens are really crafty at keeping themselves hidden. They got the undercover act down pat. They're always telling me things like, "Sir, could you keep your voice down? You're disturbing the other patients." Or, "Mr. Black, for the last time, this is not an alien starship. It's a rehabilitation clinic." Or, "Mr. Black, we're going to have to politely ask that you stop dropping acid before you come to your appointments." Shit, wait, that reminds me. Where was I? Oh, that's right, my knee, my recovery, and most important of all, my comeback. See, man, I've been thinking, I know I let a lot of people down back at SuperDEF. I mean, I let myself down too, but that ain't important to me. I mean, I can live with being a fuck up. It's letting down those that believed in me, and that's what really gums up my grinder. And yeah, I know, I mean, this is me we're talking about, like Resin, the unfiltered anarchist, Mr. Punk Rock, mutually assured self-destruction packed into 205 pounds of reckless and unstoppable motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Nothing matters, let the world burn into the void and all that, yeah. I mean, I shouldn't give a damn what anyone thinks about me, let alone what I think about me. But while I can say this fire inside keeps burning hotter than the devil's stab ring, I ain't so blind that I can't see that those crazy sumbitches out there in the seats have been feeling it for these past few years. And instead of giving them the happy ending we all wanted, seeing the little guys stick it to those elitist scumbags, I ended up leaving all the faithful fans
with a grade A asshole beating a dead horse every day over his new record. I should have been defiant. Instead, I was denying, and it ain't sitting right with me. No more than knowing that by the time I get back, those assholes will more than likely be out of power. There won't be any establishment left for me to burn to the ground. I mean, what then, Scotty? What place do I have in this age of everybody when there ain't no machine left for me to rage against? I mean, I've already played the comeback card once before, and look where it got me. Do I really want to put the people back through all that heartache? Is it really punk rock to retread on old material? I don't know, man. I don't know what kind of place Defiance is going to be when I get back to it, if I get back to it. Hell, I don't know what Earth is going to be, or if it'll even be there. Everywhere shit's on fire. Motherfuckers are dropping like flies left and right. It's a crazy, fucked up situation, and I'm ripping out what's left of my hair, just knowing I gotta do something, and there ain't anything I can do. Yeah, the world is a sea of chaos, Scotty. But like I always say, when life gets that way, best you can do is grab your board and ride that wave into the end. So, all I can say to the people in Defiance is for better or worse, for richer or poorer, for the precious yen to the goddamn nasty yay, the escape artist will find his way back to you. And when I'm back, no matter what the scene is, I promise, I pledge, I vow to give you crazy bastards nothing but pure, pulverizing punk root. What's that? Yeah. Yeah, I guess they need me to fuck off out of here because Elvis is trying to call in. Well, gang, I'm gonna wrap this up. Got a lot of light years ahead of us here, but before I cheese it out of here, let me leave you with a parting gift courtesy of your friendly neighborhood dope smoker. So until I get back, stay real, Defiance. Give Dexy all the support he needs. Keep your tinfoil hat strapped on and keep those fucks in the professional wrestling government out of your head. No, seriously, pretend you heard none of this. I don't want those bastards looking for me. Anyway, I'm out, Scotty. See you again in 25 light years. Meanwhile... Defiant living is easy to do. The bumps you wanted, I sold them all for you. Graceless Professional Wrestling Federation. You know who I am. You know I can't scrape you from my sticky ass hands. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. You watch me suffer a nagging fucked up pain. Now I've decided to take time off again. No sweeping exit or off stage lights could make me feel shittier or chaff my behind. Wild horses couldn't drag me away.
How am I doing, gang? I was thinking of doing I Will Survive, but then I remembered, like, oh shit, I already did that one. I hope this is good. Alright, here we go. Alright. I know I've promised you a belt on this guy. I have my freedom, but I don't know what time it is right now. Seriously, faith has been broken. Tears must be cried. So let's do some living. First, let's get high. Fuck yeah. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild horses. We'll ride them someday.
Joe, turn it down. Turn it down. You think he's doing the whole song?
I do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Turn it up.
All right.
Turn it up. That's fine.
Okay.
Just imagine I'm playing guitar here, you know, and, yeah, I'm doing that solo like that, yeah.
I'm just gonna go to the bathroom quick. I'll be right back.
Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild horses. We'll ride 'em someday.
All right. Is that it? Okay. Were we listening to his acid trip? Is that what that was?
I don't know.
How did that happen, Joe?
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay. Well, that's encouraging. Joe, let's play some upbeat music here.
Okay.
It's announcement time. Okay. All right. This is it. Listen, it's an honor. It's a supreme honor to share this news with the world. We've been breaking news on Def Radio for years. For almost 3 years on this program, I have delivered. Am I right? Excitement, debuts, exits, drama, murder, arson, ghosts, sex, drugs. Def Radio, it's done it all. We brought it to you. Tonight, I deliver a natural evolution. Nay, I deliver a revolution. The wrestling world as we know it is about to change.
Scotty, no offense, but this sounds like more of your usual bullshit.
I know it does, but I'm not just gonna tell you how things are gonna be different going forward. I'm gonna show you. As a matter of fact, Joe, I'm gonna have you do the honor. Let me just. All right. See, in this folder, I'm gonna hand it to you, Joe. In this folder is a contract. Okay. I want you to read it to the faithful.
Read
if
it
you
to
would.
him? Read it? Okay. Give me a second here. It's in a lot of legalese.
Yep.
What page? Right here. Okay.
Yeah.
What do we got?
All right. It's right there. We want me to translate it for you? I mean.
No. Shut up. Wait. Okay. This is a 5-year contract for you with Defiance. Congrats on the contract extension, but how is this news, my friend?
Keep reading, Joe. Come on.
All right, wait. So,
come on.
All right, so this is not a contract for on-air personality.
You're getting warmer.
This is a contract for,
Come on, say it.
Holy shit. You signed a contract to wrestle?
You read that right, my friend. I, Scotty Flash, will be training to become a professional wrestler.
Have you lost it completely?
No, not completely. Okay. Listen, this Monday morning, I am reporting to Brazen Developmental, and I will begin the transformation from Voice of Defiance into Fist of Defiance.
You've completely lost it. You're out of your mind.
I am not out of my mind, thank you. I am a righteous man with a righteous cause, and I am doing this not for me, but for you. I'm doing this for the deaf radio listener. Play our music, goddammit.
All right, fine. Jesus Christ.
I am doing this for the deaf radio listener who has been there with us since the very beginning. The fans who've called in, the performers who have shared memorable moments here. I'm looking to give back, but more than that, I'm out to get too, okay? I demand respect for this program, for this industry, for myself. I'm not just gonna sit idly by and watch video kill the radio star, all right? I'm not gonna sit here and watch deaf marketing burn money, just dump endless money into this video game bullshit and their nonsense fantasy tournaments that makes no money. Okay, I'm gonna become a wrestler. I'm gonna become the greatest Defiance wrestling performer that this place has ever seen. And Def Radio is coming along for the ride.
Great.
All right, the whole way.
Okay. Have you thought about this at all?
No.
Have you thought at all about what you're doing?
No, I haven't. Not a lot. All right, but it's gonna be great. It's gonna be amazing.
They're going to kill you out there.
Thanks, Joe. Thanks a lot. What the fuck, man? Come on.
No, I mean, congratulations. I can't wait to see it happen. I don't know what you want me to say. Jesus Christ, This is an adjustment.
Yes, it is an adjustment. The entire world needs to adjust. The entire industry needs to adjust. Every performer in that locker room needs to adjust, all right?
Oh, boy.
Because Scotty Flash just changed the game. One more time. Oh, it feels good. I think it feels good. But give me that contract.
Yeah.
Now, did you get to the last page, Joe?
No.
Joe, you got to look at this page.
All right.
Look at this.
All right.
You see this?
Jesus. Jesus Christ.
Oh, Joe.
Yeah.
Joe, you're coming with me.
I don't know.
All right. Good night, everybody. What a show. This is just the beginning, my friends. Good night.